Hi, I'm Mark from Australia's Detailing Group. I want you to come with us today, meet some of our franchisees and hear what they have to say about being a franchisee with us. So off we go. Hi everyone, it's Mark here. I'm with Heidi, one of our franchisees, and we are sitting on the back of her van. She's got a great setup here with her products. She's purchased a franchise from us and we've got her with. It's an awesome privilege, Heidi, to have you with me doing a spontaneous interview. Yeah. So Heidi, I've got a question for you that may help a lot of people out there watching. Is what was the main thing for you that made you want to buy a franchise from Australia's Detailing Group?
I think my daughter was struggling to get a job.
Okay.
And she's 19, and I thought that possibly I could help her start something.
Cool, yeah.
Never ever thought in a million years I'd enjoy doing car detailing.
Yeah.
I looked at your franchise, and when I met you, I did think you were too good to be true.
Oh, no, yeah.
But when we started, two things. One, I really enjoy doing the car detailing.
Yeah.
I actually really do enjoy it. My daughter loves it. She's making a really good wage now.
Okay, that's good.
And your fees are really affordable.
Okay.
So we haven't actually looked back, to be honest. It's really good.
It's really good. And that's what we aim to do. We try to make it as affordable as possible, and we want everyone to just enjoy the journey, hey?
Yeah, yeah.
So we have another question for you, Heidi.
Yep.
So the second question, I've got it right here to help me out, is what do you enjoy the most about the support that we give you as a franchisee with us?
Oh, geez. Okay, so I think the main one is that you're not pushy.
Okay.
Whenever you get a job or anything, which is quite often, you flick it through.
Okay.
And I can accept that job or I can decline it, and there's no pressure. If I don't want to work a Friday or a Monday, I just say, hey Mark, I'm fully booked, or I don't want to work that day. Yeah. And you never make me feel bad about it. There's plenty of work. I could fill my Fridays 4 times over. But I turn customers away on a Friday. Yeah, it's the busiest day. Before, yeah. So if you don't want to work Friday, don't do this.
So what about, so sorry to interject here, what about Chris? So Chris is our support specialist, and I get him to touch base with you, or you're free to call Chris.
Yeah, he's the same. Like, he's not pushy either, but he's always there. If you got a question, it doesn't matter if it's late at night. I remember the first week I did start doing it, and I was a little bit overwhelmed with products and everything like that. And I bombarded him with a few questions at 8 o'clock at night. And I apologized, but he rang me back and he was like, no, it's all good, and was really, really helpful with products.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And that's what we're about. Like, so that's why we have someone in place like Chris, our support specialist.
And it's good that there's only like one, because you're still small. It's not a big massive company too, so you get to, like, I've met Chris and I've obviously met you. So it's very, it's very one-on-one and just nice.
Okay, cool. So we have one more question for you, Heidi. And here it is here. It'll be a nice easy one because it applies to you more than other franchisees. How much flexibility is there in running your franchise along with your other weekly commitments?
Too easy.
So you're doing other things other than running a franchise? Look, so how is it flexible?
There's tons. As I said, within the first couple of weeks, you pretty much know what you can fit in during the day and stuff. Personally, I start work at 9 and I finish at sort of 2:30. My son's a rugby player, so it's very demanding of travel and getting him here and there with rugby games and also training. So, look, I sometimes feel guilty that I don't work enough. But I mean, it ties in with you as well as an owner. You don't pressure us to work more than any sort of hours and stuff. You can work 1 day a week or 7 days a week if you want. So it's up to me how many jobs I accept and all that sort of thing. So it's really flexible. Some days, like Wednesday is not a rugby day, so I can work till 5 o'clock on a Wednesday. And same with Friday, but I choose not to because I want to have a couple of beers in the afternoon.
That's it, yeah.
But so it's really flexible. It's really, really good.
Okay, that sounds great. So it's, as you can see from Heidi here, it's a very flexible type of business to be able to work other things in throughout your week.
Yeah.
We are just going to leave it here because Heidi has other things to do.
Yeah.
And we'll jump on to our next interview. Hi everyone, here we are. I'm with one of our great team called Trent, and I think you're doing absolutely brilliant.
Thank you.
And Trent is on the job. He's been taking decals off, so he's at an industrial estate, which is a very normal workplace for you.
Absolutely,
would that be right?
yeah. Have a lot of customers that are regular customers that get me back quite often, so quite used to working in surroundings like this, that's for sure.
Yeah, and the best part, shade. How good's that?
Yes.
So, I've got some questions for you, Trent.
Yep.
So I've got them written down so I can't mess up, so it's easy for me. So first question is why did you want to buy a franchise from Australia's Detailing Group?
Well, I'm originally from Melbourne. I've come up here. I worked 70, 80 hour weeks, of which I'd really had enough of.
That's
and
a lot.
working for someone else.
Yeah.
I love my cars. So it was a little bit of a no-brainer for me, always cleaning and detailing my own cars. So I thought, it's a perfect opportunity to do it.
Yeah, cool. Just touching on it again, Trent, to do with buying a franchise from Australia's Detailing Group.
Yep.
What were the kind of things that you were looking for? So were you even thinking a franchise, or were you just thinking business of your own?
I was thinking business of my own.
Why did you want to get something from us, a franchise?
Well,
from us?
look, I saw it advertised and I
Cool.
discussed it with my wife, and I thought actually this would be absolutely perfect.
Okay.
In that it gives me the flexibility to do my own hours.
Yep, okay. Big plus.
And doing something that I love.
Yeah, cool.
If I want a day off, I just have a day off. If I want to work 7 days a week, I work 7 days a week. So it's quite flexible in that respect, yeah.
Okay, so we're going to go off script. I have questions, but I'm not going to stick to them. Here's another one for you, Trent. So if that's what you enjoyed doing, why didn't you just go it alone and just start your own car detailing business?
Well, I guess the support that you guys offer, and
Okay, cool.
that's what got me over the line, is for sure, is the support and the continued support right up to now.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
It's only
Even today with the app.
Even
we go.
today.
Yeah.
And it's always a very quick phone call, and 9 times out of 10 it's solved on the spot. If not, it might be a couple of hours and someone's ringing me back.
Yeah, cool. All right. So back to the questions here. So I'm going to just jump straight to the third one, which is, what would you say to, so someone's watching, they're really interested in buying a franchise from us, they're just kind of sitting on the fence, they're still not sure. What would you say to that person, that they thinking about it, but they're still a little bit unsure?
Look, I was that exact person.
Okay.
I was very unsure, thinking, well, I'm outlaying this money. Is it going to? Am I going to get what these people are promising?
Yep.
Of which I got tenfold. So I would say, don't wait. Just do it.
Cool.
Yep.
Hey Trent, thanks so much for your time.
No problem.
I'm going to be really gracious to you and let you get back to transforming
Thanks very
this
much.
ute. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again with our next franchisee. Thank you. Hey guys, here we are. I'm with Andrew, one of our franchisees. He and his wife purchased a franchise from us late last year, and we're actually out in an industrial estate. They got their van here. As you can see, Andrew doesn't have the uniform on. That's because just over here, their worker is working away on one of the trucks for a company. Andrew, I've got some questions. If you can just sort of help out people that might be watching and they're kind of like, might have some questions. They're not sure whether to proceed, or they might be thinking about buying a franchise. What would you say to people about the support that you've received from Australia's Detailing Group from day one, from the time you started with us?
Well, I mean, the support started well before day one, because you guys were amazing, just answering lots of questions sort of as we were thinking about whether to proceed. And it's been fantastic. I mean, obviously, my wife and I had no experience in detailing.
Yep.
So you've trained our workers, and you've given us the support that we needed from a back end point of view.
Yeah.
So it's been fantastic. We've really appreciated it.
That's good, and we enjoy giving you support, and we'll keep doing that. And we do that through Chris as well, because I can't be there all the time for everyone, but Chris, Chris can be. Cool. So I've got another question for you. So how happy have you been with the training that we do offer that comes with the franchise?
Oh, the training's been great. I mean, obviously you get that initial training that comes right at the start, and you know, our guys, fortunately the first guy that we had already had some experience, but you were able to sort of, you know, give him the training to get up to speed.
Yep.
But then even beyond that, like you say, I mean, you can give yourself or Chris a call anytime if there's something that crops up, something you're not sure about.
Yeah.
It's always, you know, you guys have never been hesitant to provide the support that we've needed. Ongoing training, it's been great.
That's it, and that's one thing that we're going to be focusing on the further we go in our journey, is ongoing training with special training days that we can actually live stream or whatever the case is. So what would you say, so there'll be people out there watching this through Facebook or off our website that might be thinking quite seriously about buying a franchise from Australia's Detailing Group, but they're still not sure about a couple little things. What would you say to them? What would you say to anyone that's in that position? They're kind of like nearly ready, but there's a couple of little uncertainties.
Oh, look, I think just ask lots of questions. As I said, you know, we asked you guys lots of questions beforehand. And even other franchisees, like I was in touch with a few different franchisees before we made that final decision to buy, and just, you know, the guys were very willing and generous with their time, like just answering questions and explaining, you know, how things work. And so I think that would be my encouragement, would just be ask questions, like just, you know, find out what's involved. You know, there's no question is too basic or too silly. You know, just find out what's required, what's involved, and you know, satisfy yourself that it's going to be the right decision. But you know, as far as the support that comes afterwards, and I guess, you know, answering those questions that came beforehand, I couldn't recommend you guys more highly. It's really a great level of support that you provide.
That sounds good, Andrew. And yeah, we are totally open. You might even, you know, look, if you're seriously thinking about purchasing a franchise from us, you might even want to give Andrew a call. So if you get in touch with us, we can give you a list of all the franchisees with Australia's Detailing Group, and you're more than welcome to talk to our guys. So that's pretty well sums it up. Just one more quick one. Andrew and Morgana, they purchased the franchise from an investment point of interest. So they have invested their time and money into it. They have a worker going. So how's that working out for you? So obviously getting the right employee.
Well, that's obviously the key, isn't it? You know, so we bought it as investment, so we're not doing any of the day-to-day work, you know, detailing cars. And so having the right person is critical, that sort of knows what they're doing, and that's the thing that we've discovered is, you know, having the right employee that knows their skills is really critical. But you know, it works. We manage it from behind the scenes, looking after the bookings and you know, getting everything ready for our employee. But it's a workable system, and in some respects the sky's the limit. You know, obviously you could, you know, scale it up to whatever level you're happy with. But certainly it's a workable option.
No, it sounds good. Hey Andrew, I'm going to let you go and be thoughtful of you, but thanks so much. I appreciate your time today.
Good on you, mate.
And I've got to say, it is literally a blessing working with Andrew, from, you know, like connecting with him over the months that we've had. All right, we're going to go and we'll see you next time. Thank you. Wow, that was so good, getting out, meeting some of our franchisees and hearing what they have to say about being a part of Australia's Detailing Group. Why don't you contact us today? My number, my email, and any details like our website address will be on the screen right now, so you can ask us questions and find out more about it. So come and join our team wherever you are in Australia. We'd love to have you on board. Thank you.